so, I think, yeah, works perfectly. Okay, so welcome everyone, welcome in the round of 16 of the U19 World Cup World Championship. It's just started, and yeah, I'm very happy and to be able to cast it again. Will be my last cast for the U19, but still, it's gonna be good, I think. Welcome in Yi, welcome in Vince. How are you doing? Yeah. So this is what we're gonna do today. We have 3 games ahead of us. That will be Kiribati versus the Yak, Bulgaria and Joya versus Marlon, Seika versus Hagelsnow. These 3 games we will see today. Best of 5 each game, and then yeah, that's it. We will see who advances in the U19 World Championship. I'm very excited. Same, Vince, same. Good to hear, good to hear. Seika? What do you mean? Seika, the player. Zakerr. Alright. Yeah, and I hope everything will work. There won't be technical issues today. Would have been surprised. Yeah, actually true. And I hope the players will be here for their games. We have 2 more minutes before the stream officially starts, so we got some time left. But I sent the party link already, and I think no, there was no notification yet in the U19 Discord, I think, but maybe soon. Yeah, the U3, yeah. So true. Would love to see that too. I talked about that in the last stream because I thought actually it would be a nice idea to have like a world championship for not only younger players but also for like the older players, older in comparison to the like average of the Geo community, I would say. It would be awesome. Maybe not U30 though, maybe like for the Pensionisten. Maybe like 25. Yeah, you can do that. No, yeah, okay, maybe. Okay, Hagelsnow is here. I heard that Hagelsnow probably wants to play the first game, so maybe if Seika will be here as well, we can do that. Ooh, that was the wrong one. Where's my list? Here's my list. And where's the Discord? Yeah. Okay. So that's the question now. Will Seika be here for the game? If not, I think we can't play it, right? But let's see. We got another... No, actually we don't have any more time until the stream officially starts. But of course we still have some minutes to spare. Don't stress about it. We have 3 games today, so it shouldn't be too long of a stream. But as usually, I like to keep it as short as possible. Obviously, it's very warm today. I don't know if my focus will be there for like 2 hours or something. So maybe rather quicker than not. Yeah. So let's see. Let's check the Discord. Okay, they're typing. Let's see what will be the conclusion. Oh my god! Message him. Okay. Alright. Phil Danek, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, so apparently Seika is not here already. Yeah. Okay, so apparently the order will be the one that we... or the original order. So the first game would be Kiribati versus the Yak. And both are here, or at least in Discord, they answered, so that's good. They just have to join the party and start screen sharing, and then we're actually good to go for the first game. And let's go. Kiribati is here, and let me exchange Hagel Snow for the Yak. Perfect. And I think Kiribati can choose the game mode, so it should be nice. Yo, welcome. Alright, we need, so we have both screen shares. We would, I think, technically need some screen watchers as well. And also a game mode from Kiribati. I can... What game mode do you wanna play first? Let's see what we get. Move, of course. So, first game mode will be move. I already think I got the settings correct for move. Then let's pull up our map wheel. There's the moving map wheel. And let's see what we get for our first round of moving. It will be an informed world, as it seems. Good. Alright. An informed world. Okay, let me check the settings again. I think they're correct. 0.3 multis after 2 rounds. 1 minute timer. Moving. Alright. Hope you guys are ready then. And let's start with round number 1 of this match. And we are in round of 16, so I believe the winner, or actually the loser, will be out of the tournament. So the winner advances. So it's actually quite important for them for both of them to win this one in order to stay alive in the tournament. Yeah, we'll see who wins it. It's either gonna be the Yak or Kiribati for life. And we have a Southern Vietnam click here from Kiribati. Also Southern Vietnam from the Yak and Vince.
Vince 3210 panischer Riegel.
Thank you so much, Vince, for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, that's amazing. All right, thank you. Both players are pretty close to each other there. W wins, exactly. Everyone deserves to win, yeah, of course. I mean, they both made it to the round of 16, so obviously they're both very good players in the U19 World Championship. Not everyone makes it to the round of 16, but they both managed to do so, and that's why I think we're gonna see 3 very exciting games today. Very close games, probably. And so far, we see that both players dealt some damage, but very few. 2 people and 0 Baba Plonks. Big L, yeah, so true. And I think Baba would have been closest, right? Or at least, I think closer than the one who was further away. So, yeah. The same with Chichibu, as always. Rumeld, hi. How are you doing? Alright. Columbia. We're on a bridge. It's probably findable, but players decide to guess this, and that's because I think Yak knows where we are. Great guess. Next round. Then Baba Gods will not be happy. So true. This one definitely was closer, unfortunately. Ah, okay. But I mean, it's the same as with Chichibu. If you actually go Chichibu train station, it will be closer, no matter what. Because if you don't do it and then afterwards you see, oh, it wouldn't have been closest, that's just a lie. Because you didn't do it. It only activates when you actually do it, you know? So we never know, we never know. Alright. And ooh, we have a 5k here, or almost 5k, from Kiribati. Managed to find the correct town. And the correct street, probably? I don't know. Alright. We have a Kenya here. And remember, we're playing a best of 5. So the first round, this is the first round now, we're playing moving. As Kiribati wanted. The next round, the Yak can decide what game mode we play. So either no move or NPC. Then the third game mode that hasn't been played will be played. And if we need, there will be 2 more which will be decided randomly for the best of 5. But if one person wins the first 3 rounds, of course, they're already the winners of this matchup. And we're in Norway now. Yannick with the Gorke. Nice. Yeah, the location teleports actually, yeah. It does, it does. That's what causes earthquakes in Japan. I could imagine, yeah. Sounds plausible. Alright. Yak seems to be scanning something here. I don't know what exactly. Maybe a road number? Oh. Or maybe there was some info on the sign. Kiribati still moving. Maybe looking for something like a road number, which would be helpful. Or like some bigger cities on signs. Okay, we have quite different guesses here. And it is gonna be north. Kiribati is gonna be closer. And that's 2.2x damage already. A good chunk of damage towards Yak. But still, we are only at 2.5x damage. And as I said in the beginning, I could imagine these players will fight for every game here of this best of 5. So this could go on for a bit longer. But we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe we see a surprise here. Oh, it's actually quite a big of a difference. And Kiribati again closer here. And that's actually game. Wow. Okay. As fast as it can go. Crazy. Kiribati wins here. Game 1 against the Yak. And that means Yak can now choose the game mode. And it's gonna be NPC. Alright. Let's pull up the NPC wheel. And let's see what map we get. A panel world? It is going to be a panel world. Alright. Whoa. Applause. A panel world. And the settings for this one are 4K. So 4K health only. No multis. And 30 seconds per round. And of course NPC. Alright. Then good luck to both players. And we're gonna start. NPC on a panel world. Excited for that one. Alright, first round. Seems to be France? Maybe, that was my first thought, maybe. But it looks more Eastern Europe. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Austria is also an idea. And it is France, okay. But I could see their vision, definitely. But I think both made sense, kind of. Okay, we do see a North America here. Yak zooms in on eastern US, or kind of centralish US. Centralish eastern. Illinois for the Yak. Kiribati, what will Kiribati do here? It's gonna be interesting because I don't think they will be on the same spot here. Maybe they will. Oh, Kiribati goes to catch one. And it is Canada. It's actually Alberta, but Kiribati significantly closer here. Without multis, that's only gonna be 1.4k though. But I mean, it's 1.4k. At 4k health, that's obviously huge. And Kiribati is leading this with game one already. So if Kiribati wins again, next game could already be, or will already be, match game for Kiribati. Yo, Kazi, how are you doing? Alright, northern Serbia here from the Yak. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's quite flat agricultural. In Generation 3 coverage, Europe, that's like a standard Serbia click. Northern Serbia, mainly. Alright. Striped car in, I believe, Canada. What will the players know about this? I don't know anything about this. I mean, I would with 21 coverage, but I assume it's not, so... What is the copyright, actually? I think it's 22. So... I have no idea where this could be. Oh, actually, Kiribati goes further east. In Quebec. We have Ontario versus Quebec. That's gonna be a big chunk. And actually... Wait. It wasn't even Canada! Okay, it was Maine in the US. That leaves the Yak with 532 health. And... yeah. Kiribati, so far, is flawless in this game. And remember, the Yak chose the game mode, but I guess there are some opponents you can choose any game mode against them and they will just dominate the game. As Kiribati does here. Another great reaching guess here, even though Yak's guess also was quite good. But Kiribati still a bit closer. We were cooking yesterday until the Portuguese round. The Portugal round, yeah. That's... Wait, we do see Brazil versus Portugal. And I think it is gonna be Portugal. And we do see... Wait. And a switch! We see a switch from the Yak. Back to Portugal. Now, talking of Portugal. Wow, okay. That could have almost been quite catastrophic. Yeah, but we had a Portugal round yesterday in a tournament. Causey and I were in a team and played against another pretty strong team. And it was a Portuguese round and we thought it was gonna be mainland. Even though there was some small thing about the round, I don't know what exactly it was, but it was kind of weird. I considered going for some island, but like I was like 80% sure it's not gonna be an island. Oh wait, that is gonna be game. This is gonna be game for Kiribati, and it means we will see a no move game. And for that, let me pull up the no move wheel. I'm gonna continue with the story in a second. I just need to spin the wheel first and make the settings correct. An arbitrary world it's gonna be. An arbitrary world. Wait, it's just an arbitrary world, right? Yeah, no, not an arbitrary world. I was just checking. Okay, an arbitrary worlds in no move. What are the settings for this? An arbitrary world 3k. All right, 3k health again. Back down to 3k. And no multis and everything else fits. Kiribati is out of the lobby. Is Kiribati? Why is Kiribati not here? Wait, Kiribati also left the screen share? Or maybe Kiribati thought it was gonna be best of 3. Wait. I have to... Yeah, okay. Marlon already told Kiribati that it's the best of 5. Okay. Hopefully Kiribati will be back in a few seconds. Okay, Kiribati didn't respond yet. Is also not screen sharing. Wait, I'm gonna tag him again. Kiribati, yours. Okay. Now Kiribati responded. Okay, Kiribati is back. Let's wait for Kiribati to start a screen share again. Beautiful. Okay, works. Good. Then again, I think everything should be fine. All right, let's start. Let's start with the no move round. Game number 3. If Kiribati wins, Kiribati wins. The whole thing here. Gotta play more GeoGuessr. Yeah. So the thing was, it felt kind of like an island, but it was very flat, and it was like it was Gen 4. It was very flat, and just looked like a coastal mainland, right? So we both went mainland, and one of them went for a hedge for the islands, and the multis were already high enough to win them the game like that. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but I mean, I guess it happens. When my Gurken art, then I remembered I bet 50k plus on Ben recently. Oh no. Yeah, Vince, that's unfortunate. I think there's still something. You redeemed something once, and I didn't do it. I don't know what it was, like 5 minutes of German or something like that. And I didn't do it because it wasn't in my... I wasn't able to do it or something. And I didn't refund you yet, I think. Because I don't know how to refund, to be honest, but I thought I wanted to do that. I don't know if I did it already, but it was like months ago. I don't remember. Okay, Kiribati. Again, closer, and... Oh, we have Christmas Island. Okay, there's not gonna be any points here, basically, but... yeah, that means that... If the Yak loses this round, we have a 3-0, and it's gonna be the best of 5 already for Kiribati. So the Yak needs to log in now. I did choose the map once for your vegetation world. Oh, that could be as well. Yeah, I have to go through all these requests and refund the ones I didn't do, but it's hard to say. I'm just gonna refund all of yours, so you get your channel points. No, I don't know. Oh, actually, you're a mod. You can refund yourself, right? You can just do that. I mean, if you want to. I think I might have been it. Yeah, it could have been it. Yeah. Oh, wait, do we see a? No, they're both in in Macapa, not Marapa. All right. Next round. You could, yeah. I don't think I'll do that. I'll just lurk mode to regain. You could do it, actually. I didn't do it, so you have all rights to refund yourself there. Just do it. If you know how to do it. I would do it if I would know how to do it, but I don't know. Alright, Kiribati again a bit closer, 270 points of 70 points of damage. As we go to Mexico, or is it Arch? It's Arch, I think. Yeah. Try Arch. I think the language is Somehow still Deutsch and your stream does not show up on the Twitch geo category page with the English filter. Oh, wait. I don't know how to do that. Actually, I don't know how to change that. Or maybe Vince, if you know how to change like the language thing. Could you try to do it? Would be awesome. But if not, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Doesn't have to be shown. But thanks, Appen, for letting me know. But why doesn't it show up on the... Oh, with English filter? Oh yeah, okay, with English filter, yeah, that makes sense. Not editor. Oh, okay, I didn't know there was a difference. Yeah, but it's fine, it's fine. Oh no, it's fine, Vince. It's completely fine. I mean, I think I would actually find it if I was looking for it, how to do it, but I think it's not too necessary right now. Okay, southern Spain from both of them. Actually pretty close to each other. Okay, Yak switching a bit further south even. Into the mountains on the south coast. And he is correct about that. That's 156 points. Just wanted to let you know. Yeah, thank you so much. That's very nice. I actually should change that. But usually I stream in German, so I didn't even think about changing the language. Alright. Southern Thailand is gonna be game for Kiribati. It's actually gonna be game. And that means 3-0. I didn't expect that, but yeah, I mean, makes sense. Huge difference. That is gonna be game for Kiribati, and that means Kiribati now finally wins the best of 5. And that is gonna be game. So the Yak, GG, played well, but unfortunately is now out of the tournament, I think, if I understood correctly. Yeah, so that was our matchup number 1. Next will be Bulgarian Joya versus Marlon. Or, if Seika is here, we can do the other game first. But Marlon and Bulgarian Joya are already in. And also here, so I guess we will do that now. Bulgarian Joya and Marlon. And we need a game mode from... I think Bulgarian Joya. Yeah. So, I mean, quickly. Oh, wait, there is another Bulgarian Joya. What game mode do you want to play first? Didn't miss it, right? Moving, okay. Another moving first round. Let's pull up the moving wheel. It is this one. And let's see what we get as the first map of this matchup. And again, it's gonna be an informed world. Applause. Oh, applause. And informed worlds. And for moving, of course, it's gonna be 1 minute timer, 3k health, and we have multis again. Alright. If you guys are ready, I hope you are. You're both screen sharing, so I assume you're ready. Let's start the first game. Oh, sorry, yeah, Bulgarian Joy also said in the chat. Alright. Horse arena. We have a horse arena here. Where are we though? Okay. This will be the second game. The third game will be Hagelsnow versus Seika. So if Seika shows up. I hope so. We all hope so. How to change language on Discord just in case you care. Thank you so much, Vince. Much appreciated. I will look into it, but as this is my last stream for the U19, I think my next streams will be in German again, so probably not necessary, but obviously good to know. Anyways, so thank you. Players winning here make it to grand finals, by the way. Oh! That's crazy. Okay. Wait, already grand finals? There will be? Okay. So, that's good to know. That means, I guess, Kiribati is already in the grand finals. Congratulations. And we will see if Bulgarian Joy or Marlon will be the ones advancing towards the grand finals. Obviously, very exciting. I'm very excited for the grand finals. Hope you are so. I hope you are too. Final day defines it better, I guess. Final day, grand finals, same thing. But yeah, nice one, nice one. Pair something. Hey, don't know. Okay, both are Western Russia here. Bulgarian Joy is closer though. Again, 1000 points of damage. Dominating this first game for now. And we have a small cam India? Is it actually small cam India? We have Madhya Pradesh from Marlon. That's so rare to see. Small cam India. But beautiful. In a formed world. And just label Plonk here by Bulgarian Joy. And this time it's gonna be Marlon, significantly closer. 797 points of damage. Next round, we are in Brazil, according to the polls and just the general vibe of this round. I think Brazil is one of the more viable countries. Although, of course, could also be like Mexico or Argentina with just like the road and the road line maybe. But yeah, there's a lot of other clues here for Brazil. And I think the players might be looking for something like a phone code here. Or maybe some pole markings. I don't know if they are looking for that. But a phone code obviously. Oh, I think Marlon just found one. And I think Bulgarian Joy also found one. Yeah, 43. Like phone code is like the most important thing I think you can find in Brazil. Other than cities, of course. Big cities that you know. But phone codes are very pinpointable. And that's what Bulgarian Joy does here. Basically pinpointing the location. 427 points of damage. As we go to round 5 with 1.9x damage. So the multipliers keep rising. We will see who can win here. For now, both players dealt some damage. I could see both winning here. Especially as we see another India here, and we saw Marlon getting a pretty good guess on the previous India round, so possible that Marlon with 1.9x can already end the first round here. But as well, but so can Bulgarian Joy. But they both have language, so I think this time they won't be too far from each other. There was no Instaplong, so they shouldn't be too far away. Shouldn't be game ending, that's what I want to say. And we see both having their pins down pretty close to each other in Karnataka here. And yeah, Bulgarian Joy a bit more coastal, Marlon a bit more inland. It's just gonna be more north. I think that's where Bulgaria just was. But yeah, still good amount of damage. As we move on to round number 6, finally, with 2.2x damage, so more than double damage now. As we're back in Brazil, I think. Is it? Yeah. Looks very southern with this vegetation and the red soil. The very red soil. Looks like Santa Catarina maybe? Like a coastal Santa Catarina? Maybe it's just like a coastal Sao Paulo, it could also be. But these palm trees actually are pretty good, yeah. Oh, actually, okay, Belo Horizonte. It was even further north. That's crazy. But Minas, I guess, also makes a lot of sense. It was hilly, and the vegetation in coastal Brazil doesn't differ too much. So, yeah, I think they just found something there. My reaching guess would have been a bit further south, I think. Santa Catarina or something. Because these palm trees are pretty common there, actually. Okay, Iceland here. 2.5x damage. Oh, we have a quite a distance here. And it's gonna be Marlon, closer. And this is gonna be 780 points. Evening things out a bit more here. So Bulgarian Joya is also in risk of losing here. Your name in the game is Cozy. I assume my name in the game is indeed Cozy. Yo, Supremo, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. So Philippines, Barangay Agos something.
Oh my god.
Quezon. Okay, there's Quezon on the sign. Thanks for the follow, Azan. What's up? Yeah, what's up? Good to see you. Why did you ask if my name was Cozy in the game? Alright, the Philippines here. Yeah, Quezon. We should be in the north. Let's see. We are on the east coast of Luzon. It's another good chunk of damage here for Bulgaria and Joya, and that means Marlon now really needs to log in. But both are pretty low with their health, so any guess here could end the game. Any round. Especially in big countries, as we see here. This is going to be, I believe, Argentina. And we have a road number here for Marlon. That is actually huge. If Marlon is able to find the road and lock it... Oh, but Bulgarian Joy found signs. Okay. So they both have info now, but it's different info. Then probably... Oh, no, actually Marlon also has a sign, so... Zapala is on there. Okay. Seems like both are on the correct or on the same road there. I know I play you sometimes and just saw your stream on the homepage. I'm also German. Oh, okay. That's good that I didn't change the language to English. But it's nice. Welcome in. What's your in-game name? Because you say we sometimes play. Asan? I don't know. I remember that name. Alright, Nigeria here. Pretty red soil. Federal Republic of Nigeria, I think, was on the sign that Bulgarian Joy just found. And now goes, yeah, hatching Benin City. And is closer with that. It's not game yet though. Whoa, okay. 47 health left for Marlon. Can Marlon make the comeback happen here? That would be awesome. That would be quite exciting to see. But again, Bulgarian Joy only needs to deal 47 more damage. So that's... But in a big country like that again... Honey Badger fan. Oh yeah, I remember your name. I've definitely seen that. Alright. Oh wait, are we in Uruguay? Ah yeah, that makes so much sense. Oh wow, what a great cloud there. Oh wait, Bulgarian Joy goes Argentina. Wait, are they both in Argentina? Okay, good, they're both in Argentina. It was Argentina, but this is gonna be game for Bulgarian Joy here in round number 1. Moving. And that means 1-0 for Bulgarian Joy. So Marlon can now pick the game mode. So Marlon, if you can hear me. Marlon, if you can hear me, please pick a game mode. Otherwise, I'm gonna just check Discord. Oh, no move. Okay, there's already a message there. Perfect. No move for Marlon. Alright. Let's pull up our no move wheel. Is this the no move wheel? This is the no move wheel. And let's see what map we get. It is going to be an arbitrary world, as it seems. An arbitrary world again. I think it was 3k health for this one. Just gonna double check. Yeah, it was 3k health. 30 seconds incoming. Indeed. An arbitrary worlds. $30 seconds. No move. 3k health. No multis, of course. And I think that's it. So, good luck to both of you. Oh, the bracket. Actually, you are right. I didn't pin the bracket, but actually I don't know if the bracket link is still... if it's still the right link. So I don't know, maybe if Speeches or someone has a bracket link or something, but I think there's only the... I don't know if there's actually a bracket for this. I don't know. I don't have it. That's what I can say. I don't have the bracket right here. Alright. We see a France in round number 1. Did Bulgaria enjoy even move? Or I turn around, like Pen? Didn't you notice? Oh, there we go. There is... Oh yeah, okay, it's the same bracket link. Perfect. Thank you guys. Does Bulgaria enjoy? No, we play Mo move? Because it seemed like he's not... Okay, yeah, it does. Okay, good. Alright. This is a very interesting US. We do see this grainy pavement. Oh, we see a Texas with Illinois. I don't think it's Texas. Even though the pavement looks like Texas, but you also get this grainy salt and pepper pavement a lot in Illinois. Especially with like corn plantations and everything around. That's very common up there. And Bulgaria and Joya knew it. Marlon unfortunately didn't. And means Marlon is already down to 1,241 health. And remember, it's already 1-0 for Bulgarian Joya. So if Marlon loses this game, it's already a match game for him. Or for Bulgaria to win this matchup against Marlon. So it will be quite interesting to see. We have Poland versus France here. And it is going to be Poland. And Bulgaria is closer. And this is game already in round number 3. Bulgaria and Joya takes down Marlon. And that means 2-0 for Bulgaria and Joya. And that, again, means we're going to see an NMPZ game. And that's going to be exciting. I'm very excited for that one. NMPZ. As we saw, just a moving game and then an NM game. Now NMPZ on a Rainbow World. Couldn't have been better. The luck is with us today. Rainbow World. Let's see what we can do about this. I don't know the settings. Let me check. Rainbow Worlds. 4-5. Okay. So 4,500. 4,500 health. 4-5. No multis and NMPZ. Yeah, everything else should be good. Yeah, okay. Then, good luck again. And let's see who wins. If Marlon wins, we'll continue. But if Bulgarian Joya manages to win, that's gonna be another 3-0. $30 rounds incoming. Oh. Oh, rounds. Why did I read seconds before? Yeah, okay. 30 rounds incoming. Not quite. Yeah, not quite. Actually, only 3. Maybe 30 in this game here. With Poland versus Poland, it is Poland. Good last second switch there to Poland. And we see a Croatia next. We have Croatian bollards. Looks very coastal. Even looks a bit like Montenegro, so I could imagine it's like max south. But then again, the trees... Yeah, okay, it was max south. Like this part here of Croatia, I don't know what it's called. This kind of small exclave thing. Alright. Round number 3. We saw Bulgaria enjoy a win on the previous game on round number 3. This time it would be possible, but it's very unlikely, I would say. Unless Marlon just doesn't guess or clicks Antarctica or something. But I don't think we're gonna see that. We're gonna see a Slovakia versus Hungary, and it is Poland. It's always Poland today. Or at least on this map, maybe. But it's gonna be some points for Bulgarian Joy. So no 3-rounder this time. And it actually seems like both players are pretty equal so far in round number 4. Again, both players thinking of where this could be. And of course the bias is leaning us towards Poland. As Marlon kind of hedges for Poland there with this Slovakia guess. Bulgarian Joy goes Romania, and Slovakia it is for... And it is Poland! Of course it is Poland! Why did no one go Poland there? It was like an obvious Poland. Okay, this map has a lot of Poland. Apparently. Or we're just very lucky with Poland, or depends on... I don't mean this like lucky or unlucky, but yeah, we have a lot of Poland. Free Poland. It's always Poland. And we see a northern Argentina here, which is not Poland this time. Bulgarian Joy is closest, but not too much closer. 176 points of damage. As we go to Australia. And now it gets interesting, because we have a big country and we don't have too much here. Maybe the players will know their roads. My initial thought was Western Australia, but apparently that's utter nonsense, because the players are not in this area at all. Northern versus Queensland here. Yeah, it's probably not Western. But I thought with the soil color it was going to be Western. It's just going to be label. Actually, the road towards Uluru. Interesting. Yeah, Outback Australia. I don't know how to reach against that. Probably with copyright in car matter. That's what I could imagine. Or just very many hours of training on these roads to remember them. Or to get a vibe for the areas maybe, but I don't know. I still wasn't able to do that. Okay, we see a Poland this time from Bulgarian Joya. Going Poland, maybe he will be rewarded for that. Marlon goes Czechia-Germany border. And what is it? And oh, okay, this time it is actually Belgium. Okay, that was a hard Belgium. It was not easy. But I kind of like the Czechia guess, because of the outlines. I get that. Could have been Germany though. So, good guess from both of them. Yeah. Alright, South Africa. It looks like maybe Port Elizabeth area with this vegetation. Something between George and Port Elizabeth, or even further east. Was my idea. Okay, we have Johannesburg versus basically label here. Very... Oh wait, I like the label guess. Is it small cam? Yeah, there's a lot of new Gen 4 in this area, which is very green. So I kind of like this guess. And it actually was there. So I'll play it. And another one. This time not as green. But both are in the kind of correct area there. Yeah, in the correct area. I think you can say this. They have the state streak. So it's good. Alright, this looks 5K-able, I would say. Or at least possible for each of them to get a very good guess. Alright, we have East Coast here in Canada. And with the slightly red soil, I thought about like Nova Scotia, but it wouldn't make too much sense with the angle, right? With the East Coast. But I like Bulgaria's guess more, definitely. Don't think it's Newfoundland. Yeah, it is. Bulgaria and Joya. 1,718 points of damage. That is, of course, huge! And that means that Bulgarian Joy is back in the lead. And we have a very interesting round here. What is it? Oh, really? Okay. That was not my idea. But both went Canaries here, and 106 points of damage for Marlon, being a bit closer. No one's on the correct island though. As we move towards the Ukraine. And it is Bulgarian Joya. Significantly closer here. 603 points of damage. Not game yet, but obviously Marlon now below 1k health, which means there's not much margin for error left for him. Needs to play consistent now. Needs to be locked in. Not miss any more countries and try to, yeah, just stay focused. We have Estonia versus Denmark though. This could be game. And it is gonna be Sweden. 489 points. Still not game. But another big chunk of damage chipped away here from Marlon's health. Bulgarionaki, hi, how are you doing? Good to see you, welcome in. We have another Bulgaria here in the chat. Yeah, same. Oh, we see a Poland from Bulgarian Joya. I think that's a very wise move. Germany from Marlon, going in his own country, according to his flag at least. And it is Poland, and it ends on a Poland! How could it end? How could it end? Obviously it ends on a Poland. Great guess by Bulgarian Joya. So we have a new meta for this map. If it's Europe, just go Poland. It works like 80% of the time. And that is 3-0 for Bulgarian Joya. So GG's, winning the best of 5 here. Rigged. Bulgarian Joy just going Poland safety there. Poland, it always was Poland, right? Yeah, but GG's. Marlon, well played. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough today. But that means for Bulgarian Joya, congratulations. You advanced to the finals, or to the final day. Not the best game from my side. I mean, hard map, right? I think we can all imagine that. It's not easy in this situation to perform like flawlessly. Alright, and that means we have our third game, which will be Seika, who is finally here. Beautiful. Versus Hagelsnow. I mean, now it's time for this game, so. But yeah, versus Hagelsnow. Seika, I think, can choose the game mode. So, Seika, if you're here or in chat. Oh, NMPZ. Okay, good that we know that. NMPZ is the NMPZ wheels here. Let's spin it and see what map we get. As our first game, it is going to be a varied world or AI generated worlds. It's going to be close, but I think it is AI generated world. Okay. AI generated world in NMPZ. Not an easy map. And it is all, yeah, always good for surprises. Let me check what settings we do see here. AI generated worlds. Oh, there we go. 4K. 4k health. NMPZ, yeah. So the settings should fit. Good. I hope you guys are ready. Seika is ready. Hope Hagelsnow is ready too. Just gonna assume that for now. And let's go. Let's start with round number 1. Oh, welcome in. Wait. Did I already forget how to pronounce your name? Chomza. Chomza, I think. Something like that. Welcome in. And yeah, so much Europe. That's so true. But if it's always Poland, that's okay, I guess. Unless, yeah, it's not. Alright, first round here. Both in Chile. Pretty far south. Actually, not south, not far. Not south enough. Wait. Oh, that's like the new coverage, right? That has to be. I have to check it out at some point because it actually looks great. I've seen a lot of good things there from the new coverage in Chile. Poland is a goated country. Agreed, agreed. Kahoot, Saker. Ooh, the fan club is here. Yeah, the fan club is definitely here. Welcoming, guys. So let's see. Vladivostok here for Hagelsnow. Seika still not in the map. Also goes Vladivostok, so both in a similar area there. Good. That is gonna be some points for Saker. 76 to be exact. And we do see a Japan. And it looks quite far south, I would say. Maybe Kyushu. Oh, we have a Tokyo from Seika here. I thought with these plants on this left side there, it would be more like a Kyushu thing. Maybe not. Maybe Chichibu is closest in the end. It is gonna be a Kyushu thing though. And that means Hagelsnow, 478 points of damage. This time Chichibu wasn't the right idea. One of the rare cases. But as I said, it would have been if someone went Chichibu. But no one did, so obviously not. Okay, Bangladesh here for... Oh, Seika switching to India. Yeah, it should be Bangladesh. Hagelsnow also in Dakar. I don't know where... Not Dakar, Dakar. It is further east. That's another 299 points of damage for Hagelsnow. And we see round number 5. On an interesting round, I would say. So sun is in the south. But I don't know if it's like Russia or... Okay, they think it's Kazakhstan. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Also looks like we have a weird truck car blur. Or at least could be. So I like the guess, or the idea, of both of them. And it is Kostanay even, and Seika gets the region guess. Not bad. As we move towards Peru. I mean, there's no multis, so both players for now should be fine on these rounds, which are pretty straightforward. But as soon as it comes to a round that is not that straightforward, for one of them or for both of them, even without multis, there can be huge damage. And since they started with 4k health here, yeah, there's not too much damage needed in order to win the game. Next round. Where are we? Oh, it's the coastal road. The Namibia coastal road. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. Just somewhere there, right? Oh, it was even like a small off-road of the coastal road. Makes sense. And we now see a US. It looks like between Washington and Oregon, the river. Or, yeah, or actually the Idaho. The one in Idaho. I agree, that also looks realistic. But I think Seika has the better guess here. Oh, now Hagelsnow switches a bit further north. And that probably was a very good idea. Yeah, it was not this one, it was this one. Don't know the names of these rivers, but good switch by Hagelsnow. Still, Seika closer. Dealing a good amount of damage in this round. But they're not too far from each other when it comes to their health, so both go Bangkok. It is Bangkok. It's not gonna be any points. Not relevant. But maybe this round is relevant. More relevant. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay. We have a difference here. We have quite a difference here with Denmark versus Portugal. Surely this is gonna be game, but I don't know for who. Actually, I like Denmark better, but... Okay, it's interesting. I don't know. Wait! Oh, wait! We saw a switch to Portugal, and it was Portugal! Okay, crazy. What? How do you switch from Denmark to Portugal? What? But maybe there was something, maybe the license plate, I don't know what it was. I thought with the double white middle line and everything, like the landscape, everything looked very Danish. I like the Denmark guess, but apparently both players, as they should be, are good enough to go Portugal in such a round. I don't know what they saw though, but crazy round. Okay, South Africa now. Both are in general Johannesburg area there. Hagelsnow a bit closer though, committing right inside Johannesburg. Looks like the so turned in for. Fair, also like Denmark, yeah. Okay, we have Russia here. And both players are near Kazan, or even in Kazan for Hagelsnow. And it was near Kazan. So, two very good players. That's only going to be 87 points of damage in rural Russia. And we see round number 13 already. That is possible if we don't have multis. It's obvious it's also possible with multis, but more possible without multis. Say it like that. And yeah, both players really need to make a good guess now. They can't afford to lose any more points, basically. They really want to win this. It's important. And it is going to be Seika. Closer here. Hagelsnow now on 2,133 points of damage. As we move on to Romania. Looks like it. Seika has us plonked down in Romania. Hagelsnow as well. Both in the similar area, I think. Yeah. Not too far from each other. It's not gonna be game. And it is a bit further northeast. Hagelsnow was closer before. Still closer, but should have stayed there. South 23. This should be visible for the players. So they could scan? I don't know. We have a double signpost, which is common in Michigan, for example. Or, yeah, in the US, mainly Michigan, I think. Seika is in Virginia. Hagelsnow is in Michigan. I don't know what it is. It is Michigan. And that is not enough. Not enough. Seika still has 308 points left. You meant the USA round. Oh, the Gen 4. Yeah, I get it, yeah. Wait! That is game! Seika with the comeback! OMG, okay. Seika manages to pull off a great comeback here. Even though he's in the wrong country in the end. Still wins him the game. Both are in the wrong country, actually. But Seika is closer, and that's enough to win round number 1. So Hegel Snow now can choose the next game mode. Don't know if Hegel Snow is here or... okay, moving. Moving from Hegel Snow. Let's pull up the wheel. And let's see what map we get. Oh, is it gonna be an informed world again? No. This time it's gonna be an official world. And we see moving, of course, 1 minute time limits, 3k health, and we see multis. Yep, this should make sense. An official world. Beautiful. Alright, let's start. Good luck, good luck. Seika in the lead. 1-0. If Hegel Snow wins, we will see a third game anyways, but if Seika wins, if Seika wins again, then it's gonna be match game. The third one. If Hegel Snow wins, we're gonna see a fourth game at least. Alright. Yeah, Seika plays this basically in no move so far, I think. Or actually he does play it in no move. Wait, we have Spain versus France here. And it is Spain. Hegel Snow is closer. 775 points of damage. The world is official. Poland. As we know, it's always going to be Poland. Western versus Eastern Poland. Poznan versus Warsaw. It's just gonna be in the center, a bit further north. 174 points of damage. What else if not Poland? You are absolutely right. It is always gonna be Poland. Maybe this one is Poland. I don't think so. We see both players looking for any info, I guess. I mean, there's not really too much I could think of that would help in Russia. Obviously, like, oblasts would help, or cities, or road numbers even, but... Russia is not really well known for putting a lot of info. There's sometimes cities though on these signs, so that could be helpful. Novosibirsk for Hegel Snow. Yekaterinburg for Seika. And it is closer to Yeka, which means Seika Deals 3,500 points of damage. That's already game. Oh, I didn't think... I forgot the multis. Yeah, that's already game. That's 2-0 for Seika. And that means we just saw a NPC game. We saw a moving game. That means we see a no-move game as the third game. If Seika wins, that's 3-0. And if Hagelsnow wins, we will see a fourth game. So let's see what the no-move map will be. And it looks like it is going to be GeoGuessr Saturday as maybe the deciding map. But maybe not. GeoGuessr Saturday. Let me check the settings. No move on GeoGuessr Saturday. It is 3-5. So 3,500 health. No multis again. 30 seconds. And no move. Alright. Good luck. But it's Tuesday. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Limiters. It is Tuesday. And we still see a GeoGuessr Saturday. Alright. So we are in Colombia. Why is there a Brazilian pole though? What? Wasn't that like a Brazilian pole? That one? I think I've never seen a Brazilian pole in Colombia. That's weird. Yeah, it is gonna be southern Pasto region, Colombia. Next round. Sorry for the voices outside. They're actually quite loud. But I think they're going away. You saw one? Okay. That's crazy. Alright, we do see a Canada. Oh wait, is it Canada or is it the US? I thought Canada, yeah. Is it like an Alberta Bollard? Look like an Alberta Bollard. This one? Oh wait, we see US. From Hagelsnow, it is gonna be up there in Alberta. And it's 2,700 points of damage. That leaves Hagelsnow with 582. If Seika wins this, it's another 3-0 and Seika advances to the grand finals. And Hagelsnow would be out. Okay. Now Hagelsnow really has a lot of pressure and really needs to lock in order to somehow win this. We saw great comebacks before on this in this championship, in this tournament. So maybe we can see another one, but so far it doesn't look too good for Hagelsnow. I think they're both in similar areas here. And they are. Okay. It is gonna be Seika closer again though. But only 22 points of damage, which of course usually isn't too much, but Hagelsnow only has 560 left now. That's not the safest standing. It's a party there. I don't know. Okay, Wisconsin versus Wisconsin, Minnesota hedge, maybe? From Seika? Oh, Wisconsin, Michigan hedge. And wait, it wasn't even a hedge! Or maybe it was, but... That is game. That is game from Seika. What a guess, what? Seika wins this one, flawless. And wins with a 3-0 this matchup against Hagelsnow. Which means Seika will advance to the grand finals. Congratulations. And GG's to Hagelsnow. I mean, well played. These were good guesses, but... Wow. What guesses Seika had there. Wow. I mean, great games. Great game. Thank you so much for playing. And yeah, showing us these games. It's awesome to watch. Just 3 O's today, yeah. Crazy. And that even was the last one. That was a very quick one today. Yeah, and that's already was it for today. What can I even say? Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. That was my last stream in the GeoGuessr U19 as a caster. So thank you so much for everyone who watched the streams. And yeah, make sure to definitely follow everything that will still be going on in this tournament. So it will be exciting. We will see finals. We will see another few rounds of 16s, I think. But again, then we will see finals and it will be so exciting. So make sure to watch them. Definitely check it out. And yeah, thanks that I have been able to cast these. It was a pleasure. And I would say, let's start a raid. Let's start a raid. And I already know who to raid. Because I wanted to raid him a long time ago. And it's always someone else. So we are gonna raid Noatrix. It is a German streamer, but I think you'll be fine. He knows English. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. The VOD will be on YouTube soon, so check that one out. I will give you the link again, so you can see it there if you want to see your performance again or the performance of the players who played. Yeah, alright, that's enough said. Thank you so much. Have fun in Noah's stream and see you guys soon. Until later. Bye bye.